Hi, I'm Mike Levine with Ford Motor Company, and we are here with the all-new 2017 Ford F-150 Raptor, the ultimate high-performance off-road pickup. And as we get closer to the on-sale date this fall, we've got lots of new news that we've been sharing recently and going into more details about the Raptor. So let's start out with all-new Raptor. Here's what's great about it. It is a clean sheet redesign of the truck. Whereas before we kind of had the existing platform to deal with, when we came up with new F-150, the team that was working on this, the Ford Performance team, knew that they could take it further than ever before with a clean sheet redesign. So what we've got is a high-strength steel frame, more high-strength steel than ever, and a military-grade aluminum alloy body. And combined with those advanced materials, we're saving up to 500 pounds of weight. Okay, so under the hood, the heart of the Raptor here, is the all-new second generation 3.5-liter EcoBoost, but this is the high output version with more horsepower and torque than the previous 6.2-liter V8. It's actually this same engine, along with the all-new 10-speed transmission, is what we've been racing in the Best in the Desert series. So here you can see it's got the Ford Performance engine cover. I can tell you that this is also going to have, it'll have more than 450, well north of 450 pound-feet of torque on this engine. I think if you like the 6.2-liter V8 before, when you try this EcoBoost engine, you're going to be super impressed with the lighter truck, the 500 pounds weight reduction, and the more powerful engine. It's terrific power to weight ratio. So the equipment on Raptor that really makes Raptor what it is and has differentiated from any other vehicle in the market is the suspension, and especially the Fox racing shocks. So you can see here in the back we've got these internal bypass piggyback reservoir massive shocks. Now on the previous truck they were 2.5 inches in diameter. Even though we've taken weight out of the vehicle, we've added travel and we've actually made the barrels even bigger for better performance off-road. And so with the piggyback reservoirs here in the back, and then we've got the same large 3-inch diameter Fox racing shocks up front for coilovers. Tremendous capability and great performance that just soaks up you know, what the desert's throwing at you. It's bumps, ruts, washboard. Raptor, when you do what a Raptor's meant to do, it just soaks it all up. Okay, up front on Raptor, you notice the front bumpers, and the bumper has this cutout right here. Well, that's intentional because when you're coming at someone, they can see that great Fox racing suspension up front, those coilovers up front with the large 3-inch barrels. And look at that control arm, that really beefy, solid aluminum control arm right there. I mean, between that and the shocks, it's all about giving you that great control and confidence off-road so that Raptor soaks up everything that the desert's thrown at you. You know, with Raptor, we also have better ground clearance than we've ever had before. And the styling of the truck, in addition to that functional ground clearance, is even more inspired by Baja trophy trucks. Now let's also talk about some of the great new technology that's in the Raptor that you can see from the outside of the truck. Up front, we've got a radar unit for adaptive cruise control. So if you're cruising on the highway, adaptive cruise will keep a constant speed and it'll keep a distance from the traffic in front of you. And then if you've got a lot of traffic around you, we also have brand new blind spot detection right here. So the engineers have cleverly packaged radar units into the tail lamps right here. So this will give you an alert in the side view mirrors if you've got any traffic in your blind spot, which is a really cool feature. And then if you look towards the back of the truck, more functional improvements here. The exhaust, you can see now that we've brought the exhaust from one side below the bumper, and now it's integrated into the bumper, and it's these really impressive looking exhaust pipes coming out, and it's a true dual exhaust that runs all the way to the back of the engine. You know, also paired with the high output EcoBoost engine is our brand new 10-speed transmission, and it's the first mass production application of a 10-speed application. It's not just available for F-150 Raptor, but for 2017 all F-150s with the 3.5-liter EcoBoost engine are also going to get the 10-speed transmission. And then finally, looking on the outside of the truck here, we've got our beadlock capable Ford Performance wheels. So these have the kind of driving around beauty ring on the side of the wheels, but you could actually dismount this ring, unmount the tire, put a beadlock ring on, and if you want to do some real low-speed rock crawling that typically requires kind of low air pressures to get the contact patch of the tire, around the rocks, that bead lock is going to lock the wheel to the tire so that you can run at very low pressures without worrying about rolling the tire off the rim.